Greetings, Lisa here. If you go to sleep at night and you feel like you've done something, more than likely you have. We consider this that you work for the army of the Lord or you're one of the bad guys. Either way, I'm speaking to you. My theorems are based on Dolores Cannon's work, reading my Bible, and my own personal experiences. Now, when we talk about dream time, you've been through an awakening or two. When you meditate and you close your eyes, you start seeing stuff like there, then you're in the dream time. You're just about there. Now, one of the first things you might see are people looking at you from squares, rectangles, or any effing shape in the world. Um, if they're looking at you, you're being remote viewed. And if you are being remote viewed, more than likely you have talents, skills, and abilities. Maybe you're aware of them, maybe you're not. If you're not, then this is a good opportunity to figure out what those skills are that somebody's peering into your world for. Because know this, they do it. Now, if you are see the squares, rectangles, or other shapes, and people are looking at you, but they're upside down in the imagery, you are being remote viewed via a witchcraft technique called scrying. Okay? And it could be any shape, like these reflective glasses. If you saw somebody looking at you upside down out of the star, would mean that somebody was scrying off of a pair of star glasses that were reflective. Bowls, their cell phones, mirrors. Some people like to do mirrors and they think they're super special because they put all sorts of fucking juju on it and it's ridiculous. Anyway, they can, and some are very talented at it. Okay. Now, what I do, and this is for my channel, is for the esoteric few people who absolutely know they're part of the army of the Lord. They're super soldiers. I talk to super soldiers, and I talk to miscreants of space and time. Now, when you go through the whole thing and you twin flame, soul flame, I don't deal with that shit. I don't fucking care. All right? I only care that we come out of this and we don't fucking lose our minds. Because there's people out there with energetic weapons really good at figuring out how to make you lose it. Okay? And I want to see to it that that doesn't happen, especially if you're an earth angel, a super soldier, quantumly connected both negative or positively. Now remember, when you have had the dream that your heart has been weighed by Lord Thoth, you have extra special talents and abilities. If you've had the dream of your heart being weighed, you can call judgment on people. And we're here in specific to change certain things from happening. We're supposed to change things, man. We're changing it up. Know this to be true. Now, I was supposed to talk about gang stalking. This is so. I've done this video so many fucking times. I threw away the other one. So if you see one of me screaming at Elon and Sophie, I did make that video, but I threw it in the trash. So if it comes out here, please let me know so I can sue these motherfuckers. Anyway, I'm sick of those two, so I'm not going to talk about them. But gang stalking, and it's people like those two people who will pay people to gang stalk people so you have fear in your life and so they can keep you less than. And if you're unfortunate like me, they like to suck your energy and want to suck you till you're dead and watch you die. The victim that lived. Now, gang stalking is obnoxious, okay? Now, I listened to a lady called Lorraine, and she has a channel called Alternative Homesteading. I don't know her personally. I know her through her channel. And she's journaling stuff that happens to her. And lately, it's been ramping up for her. So I and any other prayer warriors out there, I'm going to start praying for protection for Lorraine and her kitty cats. She runs a cat shelter, as it were. And I think it doesn't matter where you grow up. If you want to move to the country of any state in this fucking American states. You should be able to. And you should be accepted and graciously, oh, cats, if you don't like it, tell the lady you don't like, please keep them out of my property or whatever. And I'm sure she sounds like a responsible person. Why wouldn't she? But no, instead we have to gang stalk. And hers is mostly noise harassment. However, it's amping up into something more than that. Anyway, I'm going to put a link in the description box because she had on her channel, like a video content from somebody else's channel who she gives credit to, and about what happens and how people are engaged in gang stalking. I thought it was very informative, so I'm going to share the link. And that's all I'm going to say about it. The way I deal with the gang stalking I've been through is to be aggressive in return, not in that I go up and say anything to anybody, but I will stare you down. I will stare at you. I will turn and put my arms like this and just look at you until you say something to me or you walk away. That's one of the ways I deal with it. The other thing is to take a photograph of them taking a photograph of you. If you're followed in cars, you do the right-hand turn thing. And then if they follow you after the second right-hand turn, you make sure you figure out how to get behind that car and get the driver's license. Now, a lot of states have the plates in the front, so you could do the picture in the front and not have to worry about getting behind them. In Kansas, people don't need to have a front plate. Isn't that interesting? So you have to get behind them. And I would. I have like a little journal record of license plates. Anyway, you have to not be afraid. Do not capitulate to fear. Fear is the intention of gang stalking. Okay? Pay attention. Be aware. If you feel like you're in danger, take a fucking martial arts class. Get your fucking handgun with a permit, whatever. Know how to use knives and swords. Fucking get a walking stick that won't break, that you can beat the shit out of somebody with if they're going to fucking enter your home and do some kind of damage that way. Because that's what people get frightened of, is the intention perhaps that it's going to be a home invasion. Well, please try me. And that's the kind of attitude you have to have. Okay? I'm not afraid. I sleep at night. I mean, it doesn't look like it, but I do. I work hard. And I work hard at night for a lot of you. And some of you actually know that. Now, quantum entanglement. You're not always quantumly entangled with people who like you. And that becomes a problem when you're fighting your enemies. Enemies through space and time. It's through space and time. It's on the tablet of Seti and mud. Through space and time. I fight a plethora of enemies through space and time. And they've won over a certain amount of time. But this is the time they won't. And God, in his infinite knowledge, even though I argue with him, I argue with that guy. I get mad at him and tell him, fight me. And they continue. God, in his infinite knowledge, has put the victim in front of them as if it will not come back to life. And they think they've won this time. They've been partying, and that ain't happening. I can't wait to look both of you in the eyes. I hope God grants me that, to look you two misfits straight in the motherfucking eyes, to see that you know you've been beaten by me as an old lady in time. I can't wait. Know this to be true. That's how I deal with my gang stalkers. Just a little show here. So, today's Monday. We're going to pull cards for the community of people. And I've already done this video maybe 4 or 5 times. So, I already have cards pulled, but I will re-pull cards for you. But we're going to go through some of it. That spirit wanted out here, and I'm hearing them for them. But I will do four more of the ET experiencers. So we got help humanity. Your experience guided you to help people. Help humanity. I know I seem like a very vicious character, but I really do care about people. If you ever saw me where I work, I deal with people like me. They actually like me, believe it or not. And you know, I have to work because Elon Musk will see to it that I'll never be monetized. That's his reasoning for keeping my numbers down. So I can't get a paycheck. Arcturus. You've encountered a being from Arcturus. Now this has come out and come out and come out. Okay? So Arcturians are out there. They look a lot like humans. ET Spirit Guide. You have one or more extraterrestrial guide. And I'm thinking somebody from Arcturus is one of your guides. And they're going to explain to you how this mission actually helps humanity. Okay? So, prepare for contact. ET contact is possible for this time. If you listen to me, you will be contacted. Okay? Now, in regard to that, should I do it? Should I just leave these cards out of the picture? Spirit told me to pull cards the first video I did on that. So, a balanced earth angel. This is the cards that came out earlier. And this is a way in which I don't know how this relates, but it will relate to the fact that you're helping humanity. So we have the Temperance card. I don't like to put the astrological signs to the tarot. If you're Sagittarius, fine, this could relate to you. But to me, this is just the Earth Angels. Earth Angels, we all have some of the signs in us, are balanced. This is to a balanced Earth Angel with a lot of joy in their heart. Like they love to give it out, man. They love to give it out and talk about it and fling and always seem like they got something new going on. And they do. But they're being restrained. Not just one Earth Angel, they are being restrained. And the people who are restraining them are going to be Eight of Swords. And that includes the King of Pentacles and his misfit, the Nine of Pentacles. She thinks she's everything. Oh, I've got everything. Look at me, I'm so beautiful. Yeah, let's see how beautiful you are when you tie it up. And that's going to complete something. When these two get arrested, Mr. Cha-Ching, Mr. Goldfinger, and his Princess Pig get arrested. That will complete something, and the whole world's going to know about it. And then things can really start to rock and roll. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Now I pulled I pulled cards earlier, and this message has to come out. It seemed important. A mermaid, a siren who thinks she's a mermaid, and along with that, the Lilith card came out. So I just want to put that as a all of my cards fell to the floor. I apologize. The Lady Chindi card came out. It's making me laugh because it has to do with the east, land in the east with Lady Chindi. And somebody from Wyoming. I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. It's scary. Anyway, the siren mermaid, the one who thinks she's little Lilith, she made a ritual of, or did some ritual to maybe so that the people who were watching her didn't notice of cutting some snow or divvied up the cocaine that came in from Mexico. Greg and Wendy brought it in. I told you all guys all about it. Don't you listen? And the ocean is what's telling me what's going on with that. And so some of that cocaine's going to Georgia, and some of it's already in Kansas. And this is for the McGregor to know about. And these other people are involved. Cardinal signs, part of the coffee conglomerate. And of course, they always do it over the coffee as a ritual. So, some community that's in a bubble, and they're located in the east. I think this community works together. It's like with the yellow, it's got to be a soul tribe. And either they're wanting land, they might be wanting land in Wyoming, or Wyoming is wanting to talk to this tribe that works on some land. I don't know. They either want to buy land in Wyoming, or Wyoming wants land from the east from this tribe that's in a bubble. And somehow, Lady Chindi plays into all this and her sumo wrestlers. I don't even want to speculate what that means. But we do have a world market, right? Okay, so Lady Chindi. Now, I'm going to pull 4 more ET Experiencer cards. We're at 18 minutes because I actually did that earlier. So let's see what they say now. So somebody's going to meet their Arcturian contact. That'd be cool. That'd be clever. They said 3. Just pull 3 since I already have 4. That one. And that one. Okay. Let's see this one. Oh, this one's first. Future life contactee. This keeps coming out for somebody. You will make direct contact in a future life. Well, that means maybe the experiences you're going through now is to prepare you for your next life. Childhood contact. You've been visited since childhood. Future life. And heal the planet. Your experience guided you to help the earth. That's why we're all here. Interesting. This is to somebody who's just waking up about the fact that we're not alone in the universe. I just feel that for this. You're going to meet somebody, or maybe in the dream time, experience somebody who's going to be a future life contactee. And if you've been contacted since childhood, then you have to be more advanced than I'm thinking that you are. So it's hard to know. Anyway, yeah, that's somebody's story. Well, I think I'm going to leave it there, people. I'm not feeling the need to pull any other cards. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching if you do. Thank you for listening to me. I'm going to put two links in the description box. Mami Wata came up with something. And I know she doesn't keep her videos up all the time. She catches a lot of flack for stuff, but she's talking about stuff spot on, and evidently she's so spot on that they're doing gang stalking shit to her too. Anyway, I'm going to put her link. I'm going to put the alternative homesteading link up as well. I think that's interesting to hear about. They explain exactly how they get people involved in gang stalking you. And then what happens to you when you get involved in gang stalking somebody. The gang stalking kind of is like a pyramid scheme almost. Interesting. Anyway, be well, people. Remember, a lot of you out there are absolutely amazing, and I do really care. Bye now.